wonderful, wonderful job. The table officials, the umpires, official from near and far. Court number one, ladies. Court number one. Court number one. Court number one. Also, Antigua Barbuda, Barbados, Cayman Islands, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines.
Yes, baby. Yes. When will I see you again? You left with no goodbyes, not a single word was said. No final kiss to see any seams. I had no idea of the state we were in. I know I have a fickle heart and a bitterness and a wandering eye and emptiness in my head. But don't you remember? Don't you remember the reason you loved me before? Please remember me once more. When was the last time you thought of me? Or you completely erased me from your memories? I often think about when I went wrong. More I do, less I know. And I know I have a fickle heart and a bitterness and a wandering eye and heaviness in my head.
Oh yeah, you should know, yeah. There's some places where I live and we can go there. Let me show ya what it really feels like to have fun. Oh no, no, no flares, and it's so clear. Just the people full of vibes and it shows, yeah. That's my homie, yeah. This little island in Caribbean sun. So forget about your problems and leave them all behind. There's so much to do, so much to find. No worry about nothing, gonna have a good
Paging the
time.
president of the Antigua and Barbuda Netball Association, Karen Joseph, Arlene Josiah. Paging the president of the Antigua and Barbuda Netball Association, Karen Joseph. Paging Miss Karen Joseph and paging Miss Arlene Josiah. Karen, come in clean. Where's she gone? Karen Joseph, you're kindly. Madam President, telling her to touch you. Okay.
Let's go downtown, eat plenty food and drink a little bit of rum. Oh, pull up a chair now, let your hair down. We're relaxing, ain't gonna move from here now. We in the place now, this little island with Caribbean sun. So forget about your problems and leave them all behind. Cause there's so much to do, so much to find. No worry about nothing, gonna have a good time. Ain't got nothing on my mind.
Calling all umpires, umpires. You're kindly asked to come together as one. Umpires, where are the umpires? Have done a wonderful job throughout the tournament. Calling all umpires. You're kindly asked to come forward. Join me nearer to the cross.
Take me home where I feel alive. Yeah, yeah. I know you miss it like I do. The only place that I wanna go to. So whenever I'm feeling down, just take me home, take me now. And no matter how far I go, you're always in my heart and soul. It's the only place that I go. Cause oh yeah, you should know, yeah. There's some places where I live and we can go there. Let me show ya what it really feels like to have fun.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again on behalf of the ABF this year, we just want to thank each and every one of you had a hand in this tournament. We've been here for the last 8 to 9 days. We just want to take the opportunity to thank each and every one of you. We're not going to call names, but if you knew you had a hand in the tournament in the third ECCB International Netball Series, we just want to say a heartfelt thank you. And to the fans who came out in the millions and millions, we just want to say to you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. But not forgetting the players. The players who have done a wonderful job. Even though we've got some injuries, but you know, they came through and they did their thing. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be with you in the next 5 minutes. We just want to thank you for your patience. We just want to thank you for your patience. We will be with you in the next 5 minutes.
Take me home to paradise. I wanna go home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home where I feel alive. Yeah. When it's sundown, time for fun now. Watch the city come alive. It's going down now.
Okay, wait.
Eat plenty food and drink a little bit of rum. Pull up a chair now, let your hair down. We're relaxing and go move from here now. We in the place now, this little island with Caribbean sun. So forget about
Okay, players, we're kindly asking just to take a few steps back. Players, we're kindly asking you to just take a few steps back. Yeah, the cameras need to get a proper shot of everything, of the presentation. So please, just bear with us. We just want to thank you for being with us. So ladies, take a few steps back. Paging the first vice president of the CNA, first vice president. She plays shy. Paging Zeta. Paging Zeta Edwards. Zeta Edwards, you're kindly asked to come close. Zeta Edwards, Benachok Anaka.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, hey. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Ooh, hey, hey, hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Girl, how your shape so nice and sort out. I couldn't even get a tat on. Enough man not turn round them head when you pass up. Enough girl I vex out them man love your wine so. It's smooth like a wire in your waistline. A feeling a desire in your waistline. I love it how you walk it in me face line. Let's make time now. I swear I never been addicted to wine like this. But this bumper lord, it got me going crazy. Girl, set it from every angle so I can see. The things you do amaze me, yeah. Girl, the way I wine and set on so good. Them a ball out murder, set on so good. Name just a call out, set on so good. Just for the one name, me set good. Girl, I love the way you wine and show off, show off. Me set good, show off, show off. Bubble it and show off, show off. Me set good, show off, show off. Oh, girl, I love you, baby. Yeah. Oh. Say you love me just one more time before you say goodbye and leave me here all alone. Baby, I don't want you to go. I've come to realize you're the reason that I smile, and girl, it's because of you. Dawn gives way to day. Sad to know you must go your way, but my love before you go, I need you to let me know. Say you love me just one more time before you say goodbye and leave me here all alone. Baby, I don't want you to go. I've come to realize you're the reason that I smile, and girl, it's because of you. I know that this love is true. Yeah. Oh. I know that this love is. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. When the music's playing, there's something in the way you move.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Mr. DJ. At this time, we will call.
You make me feel like dancing too.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start tonight's proceedings, our closing ceremony right here. So at this time, you know, we do not and cannot start anything without the blessing from the Almighty. So at this time, we call.
Good evening. I'm going to ask everyone in the stands to please stand while we ask Julian Thomas to deliver the invocation for us tonight, which will be followed by the national anthem. So after the prayer, I'm going to ask you to remain standing. Could everyone in the stand please stand? Let's give the Lord the respect that he is due. And you remain standing after the prayer.
Let us pray. Oh, Heavenly Father, we pause at this time just to say thank you for being the God you are to us. We want to thank you for being at the start of this tournament and at the end of the tournament with everyone accounted for. And for this, we give you praise. We glorify your holy name. For all those who have taken part, for those who have traveled, I pray that you may do a new thing within each one of them. Let them be reminded that they're all winners. And it's all because of your love, your grace, and your mercy that has kept them safe from mishaps, accident, and you name it, all that the devil may have planned for them. And Lord Jesus, as they're about to receive what is there to be received, I pray that you may bless the sponsors. and those who have been a part of this tournament, the president and the team. I pray that your name will be glorified. And at the end of this, I pray that you may take each one that have traveled safely back to their homes in safety. We want to thank you for what you have done, what you're doing, and what you're going to do in the life of each of the players and those who have worked with them. Thank you. We glorify you, we magnify you, we exalt you, we give you the highest praise for being with this tournament even until now, in Jesus' name.
Thank you. Please be seated. Senator Kis Johnson, Governor General Representative. Ms. Rafina Paul, President of Caribbean Netball Association. Ms. Karen Joseph, President of Antigua and Barbuda Netball Association. Mrs. Carol Ford Harrigan, ECCB Country Manager here in Antigua. Coaches, managers, players, other officials, spectators, good evening. Welcome to the 2023 ECCB International Netball Series closing ceremony. Life is a book of many chapters, and one chapter has to close to begin another. Tonight, we close the chapter on an exciting tournament, and to mark this occasion, I'm going to ask Ms. Ada Sandy to come and assist me in giving 3 cheers to each team. Over the past week, I have watched these girls play with pride, determination, and impeccable sportsmanship while being plagued by injury, and this should be commended. Ms. Ada Sandy, please assist me. Officials. 3 cheers. 3 cheers. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. I can't hear you. Hip, hip, hip. All right, to all the officials. We're going to see 3 cheers to the officials, the umpires. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. To the players. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. To the table officials. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. All right, thank you. Now I'm going to introduce our local organizing committee because they too deserve 3 cheers. Head of the committee, Kenesia Cabral, Joyce O'Donoghue, Vincia Batley, Carol Jean George, Candy Jones, Zita Edwards, Arlene Josiah, Ruby Williams, Melvin Steele, Avenel Watson, and yours truly, Alphonsine Lake. Hip, hip, hip! Hip, hip, hip! Hip, hip, hip! Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There is nothing more difficult to take in hand, more perilous to conduct, or more uncertain in its success than to take the lead. The Antigua and Barbuda Netball Association is privileged to be led by a devoted and hardworking lady who has gone above and beyond for netball in this country. Please join me in welcome Ms. Karen Joseph, President of the Antigua and Barbuda Netball Association, to give some brief remarks.
Good night, players, officials, protocol observed. Good night. The Bible says in all things we give thanks. The Bible also said you can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And because of God, why I'm here standing tonight at the end of this tournament, it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, stressful nights and days, but we're here at the end of it, and we did it because of God. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, players, umpires, officials, and netball enthusiasts, it is with great pleasure that we gather here tonight to mark the closing ceremony of the ECCB International Netball Series. Over the past few days, we have witnessed an exhilarating display of sportsmanship, talent, and sheer determination from the participating teams. While we may have encountered a few setbacks and hiccups along the way, the spirit of the game prevailed, and netball matches were nothing short of exciting and thrilling. Do you agree? Each team showcased the exceptional skills, demonstrating their unwavering commitment to the sport of netball and their country. Tonight, as we bid farewell to this incredible tournament, it is essential to express our heartfelt gratitude to the individuals who made the event possible. First of all, I just want to thank ECCB for coming on board. For many years, how many years, Rufina? 33 years of the sponsorship of the OECS. It was under 21, now it's OEC, under 23, now it's OECCS. And we say thank you for the ECCB. The voter thanks will come, I just want to mention. We would like to extend our deepest appreciation to our generous sponsors. Your unwavering support has allowed us to bring together talented athletes from around the world, showcasing the power of netball. Your investment in the development and promotion of the sport is invaluable, and we are incredibly grateful to your partnership. To the teams that participated in this tournament, we applaud your skills, determination, and sportsmanship. Give yourself a round of applause. You have not only attained us with your exceptional performances, but have also inspired countries, young athletes who dream to follow in your footsteps. Your dedication and passion for netball are a testimony for the values of teamwork, resilience, and fair play. The ECCB International Netball Series has not only showcased the immense talent of the players, but has also celebrated the spirit of unity and friendship that the game of netball embodies. We hope that this series will continue to serve as a stepping stone for further growth and success in the world of netball in our region. Thank you all for being a part of this incredible tournament and for joining us tonight to celebrate the conclusion of the ECCB International Netball Series. May the spirit of netball continue to strive, and may we meet again in the future. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, Ms. Joseph, for your accolades to players and ECCB, our sponsor. Over the past week, it was a privilege working along with our next speaker. She displayed leadership in the most subtle way, making it easy for her subordinates. Welcome Ms. Rufina Paul, President of the Caribbean Netball Association, to give her brief remarks.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Can I observe Senator Kiz Johnson, representing the Governor General, our ECCB representative. Madam, thank you for being here with us. Madam President of Antigua and Barbuda Netball Association, thank you for taking on the challenge. I want to recognize, before we go further, our executive members, Ms. Nisha Crackwell, who is our first Vice President, Mrs. Lauren Barnes Roberts, our second Vice President, our past second Vice President, Mrs. Glennis Roberts. Did I say Lauren Barnes Roberts? I thought I said Lauren Roberts. And also President of Cayman Islands, who is an institutional memory and a stalwart of netball for decades. From the time CNA was formed 50 years ago, she's been around, so we need to treasure our institutions. She's an institution by herself. Okay, and players, countries, this week was indeed, it tells us that we all are trying our best. Some of us are able on the day to come forward and do very good things. Some of us do not necessarily live up to expectations, but I think netball in the Caribbean is in good hands. Should we say so? So we are moving on. I really want to recognize as well Montserrat. So we're going to be seeing Montserrat more often. And Dominica gave us, there are some vintage players in Dominica, and I remember telling somebody when Dominica was playing, one of the countries, this is really smart netball. So we really probably need to bring back our vintage netball, Karen, so we can show the young ones how smart netball is played. But there was some display of it, particularly with the Dominica team in my observation, really and truly. So I really want to thank all the teams for coming. Barbados and Cayman, again, thanks for making your presence here with us. It's an OCS engagement, but I think your participation is indeed helping us to make the transition, which we hope to make very soon, from an OECS tournament to a Caribbean International Netball Series. Let's hope it can happen next year. With the ECCB, of course, as our platinum sponsor. So we are definitely moving along. And I really want to thank as well our umpires. They came from far and wide. Some of our umpires came from the UK. And we are very happy to have them with us. An unfortunate situation happened with one of our umpires, but we hope it's nothing too serious. But we really all had a very tiring but exciting and fulfilling netball week. And we really we had a hurricane in the middle of it, or some part of it, we had a storm. So we had a lot of things, really. So we had a great experience of the weather and everything else. And we really came out of it, and I really want to thank the LOC, did a great job. We had our times, Aline, but came through it. And most of all, we really want to, apart from ECCB, I think Jolly Beach went out of their way to accommodate us as a tournament village. And we really appreciate that. And we really want to say we will try to replicate it elsewhere if the infrastructure allows. But it is a concept that we want to continue. And we really want to encourage our netballers to make netball a habit. That you do not begin to train for netball when a tournament is coming on. It's an everyday activity that you do your conditioning, you do your push-ups, you do whatever, you take your walk, you do your jumps, whatever. But netball is a daily activity, not one you do when you're preparing for a tournament. So next year when we come, we will be really strong and conditioned, and it will be even more exciting. And I'll be on the road to St. Lucia. And having said we're on the road to St. Lucia, I also want to recognize the Minister of Sports from St. Lucia taking time off his busy schedule to come and see what's happening here. He left us on Thursday, but we are on our way from Antigua to St. Lucia, stronger and better, and maybe more of our country is coming forward. We would like to see Anguilla next year. Montserrat, we hope to see you in St. Lucia. We rooting for that to happen. So let's start working from now on that everybody here and more will come to St. Lucia. So thanks again. And I want to thank Kenisha as well. She worked very hard. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Paul. Now, in giving the 3 cheers, we forgot a very important group of persons who gave their time, neglected their families to ensure the safety of the netballers. So Ada, please come and help me give 3 cheers to our liaison officers.
Well, I will be giving 4 cheers. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Thank you.
Stay right there. We still have to give 3 cheers to our bus drivers and our police officers who escorted the teams. Our outriders.
Well, I will be only giving 1 cheer. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. All righty then.
Thank you, Ada. Job well done to the ladies and the bus drivers, the outriders, and also the EMS personnel. Sponsorship is about putting your name and reputation on the line for someone or something. It could be as simple as recommending someone for a role. Yet, it is one of the most powerful cultural tools any organization has. Tonight, we salute the ECCB on their unwavering support in sponsoring this series. Please welcome Mrs. Carol Ford Harrigan, ECCB Country Manager here in Antigua, to bring us greetings.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening. Just a week ago, we gathered in this very place to open the 2023 ECCB International Netball Series. And now, over 30 games and 1 tropical storm later, we bring down the curtains on a remarkable event that celebrates not only the spirit of competition, but the power of unity and camaraderie. On behalf of the Monetary Council, Board of Directors, and management and staff of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, we congratulate the talented netball players from across the Eastern Caribbean, Barbados, and Cayman Islands. The International Netball Series is more than just a competition. It serves as a platform for athletes to display their prowess, foster regional integration, and promote healthy lifestyles. Players, coaches, team managers, and other support staff. In addition to the exposure and experience gained from participating in this series, we hope that your skills have further developed and that the experience has contributed to your personal and professional growth. I trust that you have used the opportunity to learn from one another, exchange ideas, and establish lasting friendships. The ECCB International Netball Series is vital for the development of the women of our region. It encourages collaboration, fosters a sense of belonging, and promotes the values of discipline, determination, and fair play. I commend all of you for your hard work. Congratulations to the winning team, the most valuable players of each team, and everyone for simply showing up on these courts and representing your countries. May next year's tournament be even bigger and better. Cheers to a successful series, best wishes, and Godspeed as you return to your respective destinations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Ford Harrigan, for your encouraging words to the young ladies. As a past netballer, I know that you, of all persons, know the hard work they have put in over the past 8 years. All sports require support of the government for it to thrive. Tonight, Senator Kis Johnson, the Governor General's representative, will bring remarks on his behalf. Okay, no remarks. At this time, I'm going to call Ada to come back. because we have some persons getting jealous. We have left out the cameramen. We have left out the ground staff. And we have left out Senator Kisboss, the government of Antigua and Barbuda. So, Miss Sandy, where are you? I can't do it like you.
Timekeepers and table workers, officials. We remember those too, so we just move it along. Three cheers for hip hip hip. No, song to, I'm not sleeping until I'm hungry now. Hip hip hip. Hip hip hip. One more time. Hip hip hip. Thank you very much.
And the last hip 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 goes out to you, the crowd. Without you, this tournament would not have been exciting as it was.
Hip hip hip. Brilliant.
When there's no consequences for poor work ethic and no reward for good work ethic, then there's no motivation. So it's time to reward our netballers for their hard work over the past years. At this time, I call the president of the Caribbean Netball Association to assist in the awards.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I want to really say that we appreciate the effort of the Antigua and Barbuda Netball Association in getting the sponsorship necessary to get the awards that we require so that we can give to our deserving netballers tonight. So again, let me say thank you for the hard work. It was really, sometimes it was almost figuring, well, do we need to do that? But I think we persevered, we persisted, and we're here. Thank you very much. We start off our awards with recognizing our youngest player. And the youngest player in the tournament is Kijana Johnson of Barbados. She was born in 2007. And we call on our second vice president, Ms. Lauren Barnes Roberts, to give that award. Hold on, so. They can come across there. Go to the right up. We call on our oldest player in the tournament. Our oldest player in the tournament is from the island of Dominica, Anne-Marie Pantier. Thank you, Madam Second Vice, for the awards. We ask our institution, Lucille Simon, can you please come forward to present the best team on parade? And the best team on parade is the Cayman Islands team. So, Cayman Islands captain, can you come forward to receive the award? Hold on, right. Okay, we call on Lucille, sweet. We have the most disciplined team, and the most disciplined team is Grenada. So we call on the captain to receive the award from Lucille Simo, who's the president of the Cayman Islands Netball Association. Now we must recognize our comeback team because we want them to come back and come back and come back. So Montserrat, our comeback team, we want to recognize your presence with us, joining us again. So can the captain of Montserrat come to receive an appreciation award for you being with us this time? And we're looking forward to you being with us every year from here on. Okay. Thank you, Lucille. Thank you. Thank you. We have the top shooter, the shooter of the most goals. We're going to mention her, but our award will come later. But we want to call on our past second vice president, Glenys Roberts of Grenada, to present the most accurate shooter. The shooter of the most goals was Carleen Alexander of Grenada. But okay. The most accurate shooter was Latoya Blackman, 89% accuracy. So we call on Latoya. No. Glenys. Let me just give us. The best defense or defending player of the tournament is Carissa Thomas of Grenada. Our best center court player was Shanika Griffiths of Barbados. Thank you, Dennis, for the. We now call on the first vice president, Mrs. Nisha Crackwell, to deliver our MVP awards. The MVP for Antigua and Barbuda is Tonya Green. MVP for Barbados is Miss Shanika Griffith of Barbados. MVP for the Cayman Islands is Catherine Go. MVP for Dominica, Jillian Gordon Seraphine. MVP for Grenada, Jamie John. MVP for Montserrat Twyla Fenton, sorry. MVP for St. Kitts and Nevis, Rochelle Challenger. MVP for St. Lucia, Malika Destang. tall one is younger. MVP for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Shalicia Davis. Thank you, Nisha. Thank you, Madam First Vice President. Nisha is the first Vice President of the Caribbean Netball Association. We now want to recognize our umpires and our UAPs. And so we call on the President of Antigua and Barbuda, Ms. Karen Joseph, to do the honors. Our UAPs, we have 4 UAPs and 10 umpires. Our UAPs, we call on Chris Campbell, Deborah Lynch, Anne-Marie Dixon-Lewis, and Joel Young-Strong. There's a gold nugget in there from the Grenada mine, from the Antigua mine, sorry. Hold on. We call on the umpires. UAPs did a great job. I know it was hard work. Some sleepless nights or very little sleep. In the middle of all of it, you had to deal with the storm and changing schedules. But we thank you. Put the bags in the right direction, yes. There's a nugget of gold in there. Don't lose it. Okay. We call on our umpires. We had 10 umpires. We had 9 countries, one additional umpire. We call on Wayne Benty, Joel Brown, Louis Cole, Makiba Clark, Moef Games, Tracy Ann Griffith, Michelle Menard, Kanika Paul Payne, Terence Pratt, and James Thomas. Piet, sorry. Yes, there's a gold nugget in there. Don't lose it. Put the bag in the right direction. Turn the bag the right way. Show the front of the bags. Those of you in the front, don't lose the gold in there. Okay, this week we had some commentaries in our live streaming, and we had some budding commentators in the persons of Glennis Roberts, Lauren Banis Roberts, and Violet Murray. We want to recognize you. Karen, can you please show appreciation for their efforts? It may have been tiring, so can you please come forward? These are our 3 commentators on live stream. How were they? They were good? We need to, excellent? Okay, great. This is Violet Marie. Glennis Roberts. And Lorraine Banis Roberts. They're not related, actually. How are you? I'd like to ask Senator Kiz Johnson to make the presentations that we're about to announce. We have the best shooting team in terms of goal averages. Barbados in 2.29, goals for 549, and goals scored against was 240. So can the Barbados captain come forward to receive the award for the best shooting team? Can you just wait there? You can just, Barbados. The best defending team again with the least amount of goals scored against was Barbados. So we want to call on the goals scored against Barbados with 240. Everybody has had more goals scored against them. So well done, Barbados, for that. And we are indeed very grateful that Barbados and Cayman joined the OECS countries in this tournament. So we want to show our appreciation for their participation by giving them a plaque, because the trophy belongs to an OECS country, but be that as it may, we also want to recognize their effort in coming to join us, and we're hoping to see Cayman, Barbados, and other Caribbean countries, and other countries in the world as well, joining us in future years. So we want to recognize Barbados. Please, the team come forward, the entire team, and the captain to receive the plaque. Yes, you can. Yes. Okay. Barbados, in fact, played unbeaten in the tournament. So we want to congratulate them for that. Thank you, Barbados. We call on Cayman Islands. We want to thank you for joining us. Cayman Islands really has improved, Lucille. Great effort. You put in the work and you got the results. Thank you, Cayman. Now we call on our, thank you, Senator. Yeah, thank you. We now call on our ECCB representative to present the awards to the third, second, and the champion team for this year. And I really want to commend Karen. She put in the work, she ignored us for a little while, and she did what she had to do country-wise, yes. Uh-huh. And so we want to call on the third place team in Antigua and Barbuda. You're going to join them? You're going to join them, Karen? Karen. Good job, Antigua. Congratulations on your bronze medal. The second place team, our defending champions, they missed it by 2 goals. So we want to call on our second place team, who is the defending champion of from year previous, when we held it in Dominica, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They got 10 points, they scored 408 goals. Goals against were 287. The goal average was 1.45, and the goal difference was 126. In the case of Antigua and Barbuda, the total points was 8. The goals scored was 323. The goals against was 334. The goal average was 0.97, and the goal difference was -11. Good job, St. Vincent the Grenadines. Actually, St. Vincent the Grenadines went to the CAC Games for the first time in El Salvador, and they captured the bronze medal. So, belated congratulations as well, St. Vincent. We now come to we want to call on Madam First Vice to give one of them and the ECCB the other. So we're now at the point where we have the champion. That's what we all came for, the champion team. You know who it is. The champion team, total points 12. The total goals scored was 417. Goals scored against was 289. The goal average was 1.44. And the goal difference 128. So good job, Grenada, on winning the championship this time. This is the second time Grenada is winning the title. So the other countries back up and come on, give some competition. Grenada won the inaugural tournament in St. Vincent in 2019. They did not come last year, did you? But they have come back this year and they have recaptured the trophy. So the other countries need to make it a habit of preparing properly and challenge Grenada. Good job, girls. I also want to commend the coaches and also the support staff and the administration for the efforts, which has yielded the fruits that you wanted to see. Sorry.
Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Fuller is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget, Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly a champion, 958, both a champion. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows, say bravo, a champion, 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 champion. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Don't vex if your name not call. Me a feel it every bad some ball. We love soccer and dancehall. We love cricket and football. Come a dance and my name you call. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every hard man. Champion, champion. Every BC and every Bajan. Champion, champion. Every trainee and every hard man. A champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Fuller is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget, Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion.
Congratulations, Grenada, on your title win. Good job. I now pass back to the Mistress of Ceremonies.
Congratulations to the winning team, Grenada, to the runners-up, St. Vincent and home country, Antigua. No duty is more than that of returning thanks. Saying thank you is more than good manners. It is good spirituality. Miss Arlene Josiah, member of the local organizing committee and head of the liaison officers, will deliver the vote of thanks.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good night. Tonight we gather here with heartfelt gratitude and joy as we reflect on the successful completion of the ECCB International Netball Series held here in Antigua and Barbuda. It is with profound appreciation that we extend our heartfelt thanks to the Almighty for his unwavering protection, guidance, and blessing throughout this exhilarating tournament. To Jolene Thomas, thank you for your heartful prayers and for invoking the divine presence, which undoubtedly contributed to the overall atmosphere of unity, sportsmanship, and excellence that statured this tournament. Also, we would like to express our appreciation to our main sponsor, the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. Your generous support, belief in this event have been instrumental in its success. Your commitment to promoting netball and fostering regional unity is truly commendable, and we are grateful for invulnerable partnership we have established. I say thank you. Additionally, we would like to extend our sincere gratitude to our gold sponsor, my brother, cool and smooth, Amir, and his team, all my legend, umpires, my shirt, the local, Amir. He comes through for us. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, Amir. To Jolly Beach Hotel for accommodating all the teams, preparing the lovely meal. Oh, lovely meal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your sponsorship has provided the unnecessary resources and infrastructure to facilitate an exceptional netball tournament. Your commitment to excellence and community development is truly admirable, and we are honored to have you as our sponsor. A special mention goes out to our silver sponsor, INET, Oakland Car Rental, Percival's, Percival and Ice House, McGinley and Associate, GMS Water, Paradiso Water, Big Car Rental, Premier Beverages, Mr. Telemac, Mr. Sean George Printing, Andrew Wholesale, Willie D. Enterprise, and Charles Bottling. Your support has been pivotal in ensuring the smooth organization and execution of this event. Your dedication to promote sports and enhance the fan experience is deeply appreciated. I would also like to give a special shout out to Tigger for refurbing this court. I want to say thank you to him. To Thomas, who is the caretaker for this facility, I want to say thank you, Thomas. To Guzum, Mattis, and Shipwreck Stansfield Joseph for their unwavering support whenever called upon. Your assistance and commitment behind the scenes have been invaluable to the success of this tournament. Your dedication and enthusiasm have not gone unnoticed, and we are grateful for your continued support. We would also like to express our gratitude to our esteemed partners, the Ministry of Tourism, the National Olympic Committee, and the Ministry of Education, Sports, Creative Industries. Your solid support and collaborative efforts have been integral to the success of this tournament. Your commitment is promoting sport and fostering community engagement is truly commendable. Thank you to each and every player who showcased their exceptional skills and talents on the court. Your unwavering commitment to the sport, netball, has been truly inspiring, and you have captivated us with your remarkable performances throughout this tournament. The level of competition you brought to this event was nothing short of extraordinary. We would also like to extend our gratitude to the coaches, trainers, and support staff who have worked tirelessly behind the scene. Also, again, to my ladies, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Umpires, job well done. Support staff who have worked tirelessly behind the scene. Your guidance, expertise, and unwavering support have played a pivotal role in shaping these remarkable athletes. To the commentators and media's official, we extend our sincere appreciation for your dedication and commitment in bringing the tournament to life for audiences around the world. Your insightful commentary, eloquent expression, tireless effort played a significant role in enhancing the spectator experience and promoting the sport netball globally. Thank you. Your passion and expertise were truly remarkable. A special word of gratitude goes to umpires who officiated the netball games with utmost professionalism and enhanced to the World Netball rules and regulation. Your unbiased judgment, swift decision-making, I'm almost finished, and to Marlene Hall and her team who produced the statistics for this tournament. Thank you, Ms. Hall. Last but certainly not least, I would like to express our profound appreciation to all the passionate fans and spectators. Your unwavering support and enthusiasm have created an electrifying atmosphere throughout the tournament. Your present and energetic cheers have elevated the spirit of the players and make this event truly memorable. In conclusion, we extend our heartfelt gratitude once again to each and every one of you who has contributed to the success of the ECCB International Netball Series. Your success. We are honored to have had the opportunity to collaborate with such remarkable individual and organization. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your contribution. See you all in St. Lucia. I will be there.
In addition to Ms. Josiah, thank you, I must thank the Volleyball Association for allowing us to use their stadium. Thank you very much. You've been a tremendous help. Also to Ada Sandy, our announcer throughout the entire tournament, and to St. Clair Williams, our musical technician. Thank you, Ms. Josiah, and as you express our gratitude to everyone that made this tournament possible, I say thank you, for the person given the vote of thanks is always forgotten. So we are showing you our gratitude and appreciation. It is as important to end each proceeding with a prayer. At this time, I call Reverend Bonnie Smith to send us home with God's grace and guidance.
Good evening, one and all. Let us stand for prayer. Let us pray. Loving God, we still ourselves in your amazing presence. We're so happy that you are in a class by yourself. You're perfect in all your ways. You're absolutely amazing. We're grateful that you have brought us to this place and you have kept us and you have caused